Hi guys, in this video I will discuss measure of central tendency. So let's get started. So this is the content you will see after a few minutes. First we will do what is the measure of central tendency. Then I will discuss the why you should use the central tendency value. Basically in this point I will discuss the benefit of measure of central tendency. After that we will do the mean median mode. Uh, I will not compute the mean median mode in this point. I just show you when to use mean median mode, when not to use mean median mode. So this is the part one, and after that we will do the graphical method alternative of measure of uh, to understand the data and describe the data. You can also use the graph also, and all of so this is the graphs I will show you by the use of our software. So after part 1 I will compute the mean median mode in the RStudio, and after that I will do the graphical method for understanding the describing the data in the RStudio. So what is measure of central tendency? It is a measure of central location of any data set. So if you know what is the normal distribution, I explained the normal distribution and descriptive statistics in my previous video. Please go and watch that video, because it give you lots of information about the normal distribution, and basically you could get lots of knowledge about the measure of central tendency. So now let's see why you should use the measure of central tendency mid-median mode. Because it help you in the understanding the data and making the decision in a very few you can say making decision very quickly. So the question is arise how. Suppose this is the example I show you. Suppose this is the man and this is the woman, and there is a mean value height 172 centimeter and 157 centimeter height of average height of woman. So you can easily compare by mean value, and it help you in the comparison in a fast way. I here I mean to show you say you. So this is the another example you can think as. It help you explaining describing data and making report in the front of public or in front of your employer. So you can use the mean median mode and this value to represent your information in front of your employer. There is another example you can think as. Suppose a businessman, he can do prediction by the know the average sales of the company. Okay, I hope you understand what is how it is useful in our daily life. Now let's see. So this is the continuous data. If data is a normally distributed, you can also mean also, you can use median also, you can use mode also. There is a nothing like mean is superior than mid. If the data is normally distributed, then you can use either one, mean, median, mode. It doesn't matter. Now suppose if the data is little bit unsymmetry, right, skewed, then this is median and this is the x bar, this is the mean, and in this scenario mean is better representation of the data. So it does not mean that you cannot use median. So there is a little bit difference, but mean is better representation in this scenario. So you should definitely use mean. You can also use the median. You should not use mode in this scenario. Now let's go forward. Now suppose the data is very skewed, then you should not use the mean, you should use the median, and you can, in this scenario, you should not use mode also. In the other words, suppose this in your data set there is an outlier in your data set. So you should not use the mean, you should use median, and mode cannot use. So this is the whole diagram I show, and I explained you in all of this in my further video. Okay, so now question is arise, when use mode then. So if the data in your data set there is a lots of categorical data like blood group, sex, male and female, this type of categorical data is present in your data set, then you can use the mode. So you cannot use mean, and this you cannot use median in this scenario. So this is the another example in continuous data. If the data is this type of distributed, so as you can see that if in this scenario you should not use mode. Because why I am saying to you, because mode is nothing is most mode is a data which have highest frequency. So in this graph you can see that there are two data we have highest frequency. So in this scenario you are confused, you are confused if you use the mode. That's why in this scenario you should not use mode. If you make conclusion, if data is continuous and little bit symmetry, then use mean. If data is continuous or discrete or it have outlier, then use median. It does. If you remove the outlier, you can use mean also. Okay. So if data is categorical, lots of categorical data present in your data set, then use mode. So that's it for today. Thank you.